Welcome to another episode of Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I hope that we don't have any more camera issues as we did in the last episode, but if we do, then I will do my best to try to do a camera-less playthrough. We are going to continue where we left off last, which is all the way over here, back at Rico Harbor, since we can't get any of the other Shine Sprites quite yet from some of the other areas. And we left off with getting the Shine Sprite in the cage. Now we get to get to the secret of Rico Tower. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, it's like Rico Tower. It's just a lighthouse or something? And that fish was just having the time of its life. Okay. So, we're gonna climb up Smokestack to then get up here. That was not what I wanted. Okay, fine. We'll do this then. Ow. Okay. And Shadow Mario happens to take our toy again, Flood. And now we have to travel past all these rotating blocks in order to get to the Shine Sprite. Which should be okay. Shouldn't be too difficult. As long as I take my time and do everything that I need to not do, which is fling myself off the map in any sense. Make sure that I don't fall off any rotational platforms, which, let's face it, I am definitely good at falling off any sort of platform. And now we get to go here. Now, I have been trying my hardest trying to make a different video earlier. I was like, you know what? I like Mario. Let's do Mario. Since I'm getting angry with trying to make this one zombies video that I was gonna make. Not the one that I promised you guys in the last episode of Mario. But, something a little different. And I couldn't do it at first because the map is extremely difficult. However, if you'd like to see exactly anything else like zombies or a different Mario game, Pokemon, whatever, let me know in the comments below and I will be more than happy to make it for you guys, as it's always fun to do a let's play of anything. Custom maps can be recommended. I am more than okay with that. And I thought I was missing it multiple times. Thankfully, it wasn't the case. Well, also, considering on doing more Zelda, of, like, different varieties, I want to do more of, like, Skyward Sword at some point, which I know that's in the plan already. But I'm just having too much fun going back to the childhood games of, like, Sunshine and Ocarina of Time. Just going back and playing through them all over again is just all sorts of fun. Gooper Blooper returns. Well, he's going to disappear just as quickly as he came in. And this is where we get the rocket nozzle over here. Not like we need it anyway, because it's going to be relatively easy getting over to him. And funny enough, it's actually rather difficult to go out of order of any Shine Sprites moving forward, except for like the first level. Because while it's relatively easy to get the first Shine Sprite a little backwards, like we did in the first episode, it's actually relatively simple just to go in order from then on. Do you think I need to go down there through the goop? Nope, I just need to go down here. Okay, grab that, and then pull it back. I think the range is the same. Oh, it's actually a little bit longer. Now, I don't think I'll be able to do this full area yet, as I do believe I need to get, Yoshi unlocked. But I have to get him unlocked in the main area first. Also, I like that fun little bug where if you spray him and his eyes go like at the cross, like if you pull too far, it just stays there. Alright, so there is our next Shine Sprite. So we are now at 23, which is getting through quickly. We've only been recording for about 5 minutes. I'm a little off-center today, as I always am. Alright, so go back in. Number 6 is... which one? Red coins on the water. Oh god, the blooper racing one from back when we had to do it at number 2. But this time it's red coins and it's timed. And it's the same ordeal, pick your blooper. I'm going to pick probably the green one again. Okay, collect red coins before they run out of time. We get 2 minutes. Now, we have to be careful because we do have to collect the Shine Sprite within that time, too. And if we don't get it within that time, it's game over. Thankfully, it's just all along this track. However, trying to get the Shine Sprite, because as soon as it spawns, we unfortunately have to make sure not to collide with anything, because we will lose a life that way. And then we have to go back into the level to get it. And I went too quickly. Dodge these. There's an M there that I can't reach yet. We have a minute and 20 seconds left, which is perfect timing, because we just have to go past the submarine. We don't have to go on top of it. Red coin's there, but we're not going to go there yet. We're actually going to go in between here and get this. That's the technical final coin. But I'm doing that just so that way we have the precautionary of, oh, we don't have to worry about accidentally gliding to the boat when we come back out, because it's going to zoom us right back in. Oh, I thought the timer still kept going. I guess I was wrong. Anyway, so now we have to make sure not to accidentally hit any of the bloopers, and to jump up here and get it. Cool. I almost touched the one right there that I'm next to. I thought I was going to end up touching them. Thankfully, I didn't. Number 7 is, I do believe, another Shadow Mario level, which is always going to be lucky number 7 for all the other levels. Yoshi's going to be number 8 once we get there. And then, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, we can't get Yoshi yet until we get him unlocked in the main area. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and do the Shadow Mario Revisited. And now we get to chase our lovely little friend here everywhere. And the turbo nozzle is there too, but we're not going to unlock it just yet up here. Ow. And he jumped up. Okay, almost fell off there. Come on, give me that. Oh no, no, no! God damn it. So now I have to go back all the way up here on top of the boat to get to Shadow Mario again. Okay. Get up here. I don't know why I did a spin move there, but okay. Okay, so we hit him 2 more times. So we're going to keep chasing him. I did that just in case. There we go. And now there is a helicopter sitting there. Oh, we already remember this. So now there is a plane just sitting on that platform. The helicopter sitting on that platform. I don't know why I said plane. But now we have reached almost another 6th of the way there if it was 125 versus 120 Shine Sprites. But since it's now Yoshi here, we can't do anything else here. Not until we unlock him. Because if we go in there before Yoshi is available, it actually just doesn't have anything to do with it. It'll just leave an open space and you're supposed to go into where you're able to go and say hi to him. No, Toad! And to free this Toad, we actually have to say hi to our lovely little friend here. I missed them all. There we go. It's one. Okay. Now time for stage 2. Oh, we brought out some friends this time. Okay. And there's that. Just slide a little bit. And now we get our tower back. Also, that donut that was sitting up there was actually just free floating. Don't worry, Toad, I got you. Thanks, Mario. You're welcome. Okay. And now we get to go in here. One of my fun areas to go to, because it's still on a beach, and we get to go immediately into a secret. And this secret is actually a little different from the rest, whereas we go into a pre-created area to get the Shine Sprite, and then get Flood taken away from us. We actually get to go to an area where we create our own. Now, we see these fun little happy bird looking things are blue, but this one's red. That's because this fun little guy actually has a blue coin on him. And there's a bunch of blue coins that we can easily get before we go into here. Oh yeah. We actually destroy the birds. And if we jump onto the birds, like we did with the red one, they'll actually just drop us the coin. But if we destroy them, we don't get anything extra. Okay, and then we know that there's a blue coin right up here. Okay, so now we are at 49, right? Yeah, almost 50. Once we get a little closer, then we'll actually get into where we need to go. Now here, we're going to go ahead and get a secret Shine Sprite. Here, we're going to make sure we go out of order on. And of course, we don't get the chance to do that. But now we will. And this is one of the secret Shine Sprites on this map. It's just doing the same thing we did on Delfino Plaza, right next to the lighthouse. It's just doing that. Now, we have to climb up this way with a wall jump. Whereas, normally we would have, like, a plant to use to climb up here. But there are also bluebirds, too, which I'm going to try to spray. Now, for whatever reason, they'll glide through the map, but they'll eventually come back here. And there's a couple of more blue coins like that one. I can't reach that. I do believe there is one all the way out in the distance, right about there, that we can be able to get to. But I don't know if I can yet. I'll have to take a look. Ooh, there we go. So now we are at 50. So now we can easily get 5 Shine Sprites if we ever wanted. And that bluebird is just going to constantly taunt me now. I feel like. They have to come back up here at some point. Come on, you little bluebird. You know you want to come back up here. All the other birdies are returning. Why don't you? There you are! So we'll just get ready for you. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and get the Shine Sprite now from over here. And then we'll go and do the regular level on that. See, I said we can't necessarily go out of order all the time, but I never said we couldn't right now. Oh, great. Which will unlock the next area, because now Princess Peach has been captured by what looks like a Bowser vessel. Don't worry, Toad, I'll get to it. We'll eventually get to everything in Delfino Plaza. So now whenever we get a secret Shine Sprite, it'll actually pop up down here at the bottom of the screen next to the question marks. That's the secret ones. Most levels have at least 1 or 2. I want to say 2 for each one. Though it's a matter of going back to revisiting some of them to actually get the secret Shine Sprites. I could actually go ahead and get the secret, or not the secret, the blue coins that are over here. And my phone went off. Excuse me. I need to mute that. I apologize for that. I am such a bad YouTuber. So, go ahead and do that. And now it's on the complete other side of the level. So we'll just go and do this. Yay, bird! Oh, good thing it's still there. Now there is a couple of other areas where blue coins are on this map. Like, for example, there's one... Did I see one all the way back here? Yeah, it is. It's just hanging out here. There's another one over there. I think there's one on top of the tree where that swing is. There's one that's supposed to be acting like a fish, for whatever reason. And that one can be next to impossible to get sometimes, depending on how I go for it. Now, I could do the super swim maneuver, which is spamming the Y and A button at the same time, which will cause me to swim faster. That blue coin that's all the way out there, I do believe is the one, yeah, that's the one that swims with the fishes that I told you about. Now, we're going to try to get over there as quickly as possible, get that blue coin, hopefully, because it will actually react like a normal fish would. It'll just clip through the map. Come back here. No. Okay, so now I have to wait for it to come back up. I think I was just spamming it a little too quickly for it. So now I have to wait for it to come back. And we gotta time our spammings. There we go. Now we got it. See, that's the issue I tend to have a lot when it comes to getting these blue coins under the water, is that I will spam the buttons too fast, and thus I will lose my speed boost. I'm pretty sure if I timed it properly, I wouldn't have to worry about that, but me, I like to go a little quickly. That one just went right into me, which is nice, because then I don't have to try to fight for that one. And I do believe that's the only other blue coins that are out here in this water. I think I'm wrong. I think there might be like one more over there. But we're going to go back over here to this one, collect the blue coin that's over here. And we're going to also make sure that there's not one up on top of that tree that's right here, where the swing is. And then after this, we'll actually go and get that chance break that's in here. I'm just going to keep swimming. That's the only issue, is that it takes forever to swim, even if I spam the A button to swim faster. And, yep, there's a blue coin. Okay. And I'm going to attempt to... Hey, we got it. I was going to attempt to just basically fall right on top of it. Now we're going to... Oh, there's actually another spot that I can go to. We're going to get that M marker before we go and get that triangle, and then go and get the shine spray. Okay, and then do a backflip to get up here. Get things. And then get that. Now we get to go and get the next blue coin that's available already. And then I have to watch out for all the bird, these guys. I don't know the technical name of them, but I'm pretty sure that there's a name for them. They're portrayed in some of the other Mario games moving forward. I do believe Mario Galaxy has them. I don't think Odyssey does. But I know that there's a couple of levels where these ones are portrayed again. But funny enough, the more you bounce on them, they don't take as much damage. And there's just coins there. But even if I was to want to, you know, farm the blue coins off of the red one, I can't. There's only one. And I got flung into the air by that one. And we have to go into this one. because for whatever reason that's a secret. And Floodgate takes him away from us again. Yay. So now we have to go through the sand one. This is the one I was telling you about last Mario episode, that if I don't go quick enough, I could fall off and just simply do that. And that's my own stupidity on that one. Now, there is the final secret shine sprite. It's actually within this level. I'm going to get that before I go and do any of the other next levels. Because that way it's out of the way. Because then the only other shine sprite I need to get from this area is going to be the 100 points shine sprite. Because the ones in Gelato Beach are relatively easy to get. It's just time consuming because you have to go through all the areas to get the blue coins. We're making pretty good time as far as collecting coins and shine sprites. Alright, so go back into level 1, because if we try doing it at any other level, it won't work. Because episode 2 will actually override level 1. And we won't be able to access that secret shine. So we already know where it is, and we're going to go back over there, and we're going to attempt to get that secret shine. We could technically try for the secret shine, I think, in the Rico Tower, but I don't remember if that one has the secret shine in it. Or secret shine. I keep saying shrine like it's Zelda. In here. Because then Flood is equipable this time around, and we get to go for the red coins. Okay, collect the red coins before the tyrant's up. And they're all on the way over to where the regular shine was, so it's just a matter of making sure I don't accidentally fall off there. And unfortunately, if I'm not too careful, I have to rely on Flood to save me, which is fine. That's not the issue. It's just the fact that it takes so much time getting to where I need to go. And then I have to do this. And then I have to hop to either side to get the final red coins. Because I do believe the shine goes down below. Yeah. Not necessarily down below area. I thought I was going to go to where I picked up the 6th red coin. But there we go. So that's the next... That's the final secret shine within Gelato Beach. So now we can basically do the rest of this level, or the rest of the course, and then just get the shines from there. This is a relatively simple system on this one, and the next 3 shines are all correlated, starting from this one. Because now we have to get that Wiggler off of that crystal. Alert, alert, just look at the top of the tower. Ah yes, a giant green Wiggler this time. And then, like the red and blue birds, we now have the red ones with suction cups, with shorter beaks. Some weird thing has curled up on the tower to take a nap. This could endanger the legendary sandbird egg. The sandbird egg is actually right there in the center of the tower, where everything is. Now, what we have to do is we have to get up here, say hello to these birds, shove them to the edge with using water, spray it with water and try to upset the balance. And we slam it down. The first one's always going to be the relatively easy one, because that tells you exactly what to do. It's the next ones that are going to be a little bit more trickier, because there's going to be more and more each time. Mario. Good job, 2 enemies left. Thank you. Thank you there, Flood. I always knew I could rely on you. Alright. So we'll just get up here. We can get them both off at the same time if we find the sweet spot. Unfortunately, we didn't on that one. We might be able to do it on the next one. That's if we happen to find the sweet spot. Alright. And each one we clear opens that back up. Excellent. Only one area remains now. So now we have to get up here. And we take a single point of damage just for making contact with the birds. Come on. Okay, come on. Oh, well that didn't quite work out as well as I wanted. Okay. We're gonna shove the birds over here. And then we're gonna try to go for a twofer. There we have it. There's our twofer. I could have gotten a triple, but they happened to come back off at the same time as you saw. They just happened to clip right off the mirror for whatever reason. So now we get a shine for knocking the Wiggler off into pieces for whatever reason. And it's going to go back to where the first one was. And now, because the first area is actually open, if I am correct, I do believe I can get a small little secret here too, before we get this. Yep. And it is a blue coin, which heals us up 2 points. And now we have our next one. Now, we can't get it off the first episode because the collision is weird as far as trying to get that blue coin, because the sandcastle has to pop up, and thus it doesn't cause the blue coin to spawn. So they have to wait from episode 2 onward to be able to get the blue coin there. And now we have to take care of the Wiggler that we knocked off, because for whatever reason, you saw it fall off into bits, and now it's back together and it is angry. So now he's running around, he's not any shade of red, he's actually just angry. So what we have to do, we have to use those plants to our advantage that cause the little sandcastle formations to happen. And of course we're going to upset the balance by taking care of these guys. It doesn't matter how soon you start it, it doesn't matter how late it happens. Well, it technically matters how late you are. Now's your chance to attack with the ground pound. That's what I'm doing. Because then we'll knock the Wiggler over, then we go to where the arrow is. It can be as far up front or as far back as it wants to be. But we have to make sure to knock it off balance in some way. So let's see, does it go through this one again? I don't think so. Oh, it does. Okay. So it goes back to that one. Okay, a little close. Oh, we got it just in time. So now we have to go over here. Hit that one. Because then he'll get a little upset. And then we gotta do that one more time. And the one that I always end up finishing on is always the one back here. Because then it'll make it a little bit harder for me to get. Because then he just runs all the way up and down the mountain just to come back up this way. Like, look at him go. He's just so angry up there. He's just running around at full speed. Wait, it missed? Was this collision box not close enough? No, come back here. I want to try again. Oh, there we go. And now he goes all the way out here. Now if we get too far into the water, we actually get to just stand on top of him for whatever reason until it like despawns like that. And then now we get the shine spray. And now there's just no music that's playing, there's just a calm serenity. Now, there's supposed to be a way to be able to get that shine sprite over there, but I don't know how to get that one. So we're just going to get this one for now. So now we are at 30 shines. We are now officially a quarter of the way done with the game. And once again, we're going to stare at this, and then we're just going to go back here. But that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying how everything is going so far, please consider liking the videos. That does help the channel grow a little bit more. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more content like this, or if you're just having fun with the nostalgia trips. And make sure to comment down below what you would like to see me do next, as far as a zombies map, or even a game, or even something you want to suggest yourself. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.